everybody. I'm Andy Duncan, the CEO of Boardwalk Tech. I'm very happy to be here. Boardwalk is based in Cupertino, California. We're a Silicon Valley company. We are publicly traded on the TSXV under BWLK. So let me explain to you our business. We focus on the enterprise. We have built an enterprise digital ledger platform. We currently have 26 of the Fortune 500 as customers, companies like Ernst & Young, Apple Computer, Coca-Cola. When you look at a company today and the problems that they have, they've spent literally hundreds of millions of dollars, sometimes more, on their core infrastructure, mainly around companies like SAP and Oracle and Salesforce.com. But if you were to walk into the cubicle of any company today in the Fortune 500, the majority of the work is not getting done in those applications. The majority of the work is getting done in Microsoft Excel. In order for a company to be relevant going forward, they must be digital. You cannot run a company by emailing spreadsheets around and waiting weeks or a month to make a decision. Things are moving too fast. So the platform that we've built solves the problem that's represented here on the left-hand side, where today a lot of interaction is going on with emails and spreadsheets. And what companies need to move to is an automated way of being able to move this information, both internally and amongst their trading partners. Boardwalk's digital ledger platform allows a company to become digital and allows a company to automate all of these manual processes, which greatly improves their results. These are some of the representative customers that we have today. You'll see a lot of them are in the Fortune 500. We are an enterprise SaaS recurring revenue model company. About 65% of our revenue is on a recurring basis. The company runs at about a 90% margin, so it's quite profitable. And if you kind of take a look at our bookings over the past quarter, we're 50% quarter over quarter. We're really starting to kind of take off, and companies are really starting to recognize the value. Keep in mind, we're a small company, but yet we have this amazing list of customers. We have a direct sales force of 6 people that we go direct out to these customers. We also have some partnerships with companies like McKinsey and Accenture and HCL, but the majority of our work is done on a direct sales basis. We also have 2 people that focus on just mining our existing customer base. So the mission here for Boardwalk is we land and expand. We get in and we build an application to help them automate their business processes, whether that's planning, budgeting, inventory, whatever they have got that's a manual process that needs to be automated. And the minute that happens, then we start to build additional applications on top of the platform, which then generates additional recurring revenue for us. We also have a services group, both in the United States and in India. We have a wholly owned subsidiary in India, where we actually do the delivery work to get these applications up and running. We do have a full training program where we can certify people. We have customers like Qualcomm, as an example, that have 2 people that are certified on Boardwalk, and all they do is run around Qualcomm and actually build applications and deliver solutions. Our target, by the way, is to get to $1 million of recurring revenue per customer. We have 1 customer today that is paying us $1 million in recurring revenue. We have multiple customers that are paying us between $250,000 and $300,000 in recurring revenue. The way that we're going to do this is that we believe that every company out there, large company, has about 100 processes or applications that need to be automated and digitized. When we go in, we think that we'll be able to, over the next 48 months, get 10 of those applications. That along with the charge that we apply for our platform, gets us to $1 million of recurring revenue per customer. We think over the next 48 months that we'll be able to take our customer base from 26 of the Fortune 500 to 200 of the Fortune 500. If you do the math, we're tracking toward a $200 million annual recurring revenue stream from these customers. Again, some additional statistics here. We've got about 15,000 licensed enterprise users across about 50 companies, of which 26 are in the Fortune 500, 90% gross margins. So we're really growing quite nicely. We're actually tracking toward being EBITDA positive by the end of our fourth quarter, which is the end of March next year. Again, our quarterly bookings, 50% quarter over quarter up. We're really starting to see traction in the marketplace today. So the investment opportunity that we have today, we went public on the TSXV about 18 months ago. We were categorized in the blockchain space. We got caught up in the sector selling off. We went out at $5.25. We're now trading right about 50 cents. It's quite a reduction. But if you look at that, we're trading at approximately 1x of revenue. So we think based upon the metrics that we have and the profitable direction that the company is going, that we are greatly undervalued, and we think that there's a lot of opportunity for investment. Again, growing recurring revenue, which is a key to what we do. Growing list of blue chip companies, again, 26 out of the Fortune 500. Unique patented data structure. So this platform that we have includes this digital ledger that we've got 2 patents on. We just last week filed for an additional 5 patents. But the digital ledger, and then on top of that, we have an application design studio, we have an integration framework, we have an AI engine that allows us to be able to do predictive analytics. You would really be surprised at all of the mission critical work that is done by these large companies utilizing Microsoft Excel. And it's just a total cluster. Sorry, it's what it is. They're emailing all these spreadsheets around, and they're literally making tens of millions of dollars worth of decisions a day off of emailed spreadsheets. Again, our margins, 90% gross margins, and we've got significant operational leverage as we continue to drive toward profitability.